If I had a nickel for every time I've covered someone on this channel with DragonLord somewhere in their name, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, mind you, but it's weird that it's happened more than once. Today we are covering DragonLordFrodo, no relation to the German Dragonlord Drachenlord.
Wer auch immer das war, traut euch, kommt zu mir als Schauerberg 8 in 91448 Emskirchen. Traut euch, kommt zu mir und legt euch mit mir an. Ich prügel die Scheiße aus euch raus. Wenn jemand meint, er kann meine Familie beleidigen oder irgendwie.
I think. Hopefully they aren't related. This dude's lair is located in Buffalo, New York. He's known for ranting online and being a convicted felon. I'd heard of this dude a while ago thanks to Deadwing Dork, and I realized I've never made a video on him. I think it's time we change that. So, DragonLordFrodo, real name Michael Constantino, is a middle-aged man who is unemployed and known for raging on the internet in his undies. And no, I'm not doxing the guy. His public Instagram has his online persona and real name attached to it. It was literally the first thing that came up in a Google search. According to his Instagram bio, he is 39 years old. Dude is a massive NEET, and his only real interactions with other people are the police or people on the internet. I'm a bit of an introverted recluse, but this dude makes me look like a turbo extrovert by comparison. This man's online presence goes back farther than I thought, as I found a Reddit thread about him that is 9 years old. The post at the start of this thread is lengthy, but to summarize it a bit, Frodo was a frequent poster on a forum called CAG.com, or Cheap Ass Gamer. This was during the mid-2000s. He would talk about his life and living with his mental illness and disabilities. Doesn't sound that weird so far, right? Well, the post goes on to mention how he would post, quote, disgusting pics of himself shirtless on CAG. According to the guy posting this, Frodo would also post pictures of his man boobs and even posted a pic of him pulling one up and licking it. He would also go on rants about how, oh, this is just foul, how dirty his underwear was from masturbating a bunch. Yeah. He would also go on rants about his parents because they told him he was killing himself with food and were mad at him because he allegedly stole money from his mom for chicken finger subs, I didn't know that was a thing, and video games. And that is most certainly a sentence. But Frodo also has this habit, this is not in the post, but just something I've noticed. He has this habit of relating to and agreeing with Chris Chan, you know, the literal motherfucker. Speaking of motherfucking,
I don't like where this is going.
No, thankfully he did not fuck his elderly mom. But he defended Chris Chan for doing it and even said that if his own biological mom asked him to have sex with her, he would do it. I wish I was making that up.
You know, I kind of wanted to do a video with Chris Chan with a collaboration, but now that he did whatever the fuck he did, I don't know. And you know what? To be honest, I don't know. I'll be honest. I really don't. I don't really think what he did was that bad. Because I don't know. I feel like if two people, I feel like now from what I understand though, he was like raping the mother or whatever. But that's not cool. But like I'm in the mindset that if somebody that's a mother and somebody that's a son and they're, you know, of age, everyone is of age and, you know, age of consent, you know, who am I to judge? Would you do mama's brunch? I don't know. I mean, if she was up for it and, you know, maybe like fucking high or something. Oh, maybe I, you know, give her a dick.
Sweet Home Alabama intensifies. Beyond disgusting. Speaking of disgusting, he likes to go dumpster diving at places like Taco Bell and KFC. And the footage for some of these dumpster diving escapades looks like something out of a found footage horror movie.
What the hell? Ugh. No. Nothing too edible in there.
Look, I know homeless people, sometimes they gotta go digging through dumpsters to get stuff to eat. I mean, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, to survive and all that. It is what it is. But I don't mean any disrespect to anyone who has to do this because, you know, homelessness or poverty or whatever, but this shit is just so fucking nasty to me. Especially in Frodo's case, because it's like, I don't get why he couldn't just get a job, you know, working at like a convenience store bagging groceries or something. Like, he should be able to do that, I would imagine. I don't think that'd be super difficult for him. I don't know. I know from like the phone post that said he's disabled. I don't know what he has as a disability, so I don't know. But that's the background on this dude for the most part. Let's get into the, dare I say, more fun stuff. Because he doesn't get much human interaction, he has a tendency to freak out on streams whenever he doesn't get the comments he's expecting. Dude will throw an absolute tantrum because his numbers aren't that high.
This is ridiculous. Then where are my goddamn comments? No, stop with the fucking comments from now on. Give your fucking boy King Cobra his fucking comments. But I have to wait a fucking hour for comments! Well, you do nothing but like my video. I do not want to see more fucking likes! You're fucking bullying me! The fucking bullies! So all you fucking people do to me is fucking bully me! I'm fucking tired of it!
You know, in all my years of being a YouTuber and just, you know, watching YouTube, usually in the background when I'm doing other things, I've never heard someone complaining that their stream is getting likes before any comments come in. Like, I've never heard someone complaining about their stream getting likes at all, honestly. That's most certainly a first for me. And I can understand wanting people to comment on the stream as it gives you as a streamer something to bounce off of. And I mean, to me, the whole point of a stream is interacting with your audience, because otherwise I might as well just be watching a video then. Well, okay, it's both interacting with the audience and also capturing your raw reaction unedited to whatever it is you're doing. You get my point. But having people there in chat talking to you gives you something to interact with and bounce off of, especially if you don't have a co-host. Like, when I live stream and I'm playing a game, if chat isn't giving me something to comment on, I have this tendency to not talk as much and focus on the game, which then makes me feel like self-conscious about it. Like, is this stream boring? Am I not doing enough to be entertaining? So I can get on some level wanting people to comment, but raging about a lack of comments, that's a big leap. That's a huge extreme. You might want to pump the brakes a little bit. It's also really weird that he views people not commenting on the stream as a form of bullying. Typically, most people would say their stream is bullying them when the stream is leaving mean comments or troll comments or spamming him with stuff. I guess in his mind, that's not the case. I don't really get it. But that one example I pulled, that clip, the entire video goes on for about 9 minutes.
What fucking people do is fucking bully me. I'm fucking sick of it. Fucking sick of it!
I don't know, guys. Do you think he's sick of it?
All you fucking people do. Where are my fucking comments? Where are my fucking comments? Where are they?
Dude is having a total chimp out right now. He gets even madder when he realizes he only has one viewer.
Why do I have one viewer? Why do I have one viewer? Why do I have one viewer? Fuck do I got one fucking viewer? And where do I got a fucking like? You were all about the fucking likes! You were fucking all about the fucking likes! Enough with the fucking likes!
Bro, chill. It's not a big deal. I've been there before, man, where you only get like 1 or 2 viewers on a stream. It is what it is. You just focus on making the stream as best as you can, and hopefully that number goes up either during the stream or the next time you stream. No, it's not the end of the world, man. You don't need to take it out on the camera, and no, that's not the only time he throws shit at the camera. You want to see the second time he does it?
What's the comment anymore? No one wants to fucking comment! I just broke my fucking pimp chalice. The fuck? Thank you! Thank you!
Bruh. That was 100% your fault. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Would you believe me if I told you that's not the only video I found about him raging at a lack of comments? For the sake of brevity, we're gonna move on, because there's one where he's flipping out about his mom for some reason.
That's the problem with Instagram. That's why I want to beat his ass, because he spreads lies. Because first of all, Instagram needs to stop listening to that fucking cunt! My mom!
I'm sorry, just the way he went from 0 to 60 when he yells fucking cunt is just priceless. That just feels like something out of a comedy movie. Too good. Too good. Peak cinema.
Jesus fucking Christ! Fucking A! Fucking bullshit! You owe me a bag of chips, Instagram. Fucking owe me a bag of chips! Fucking A! You owe me a fucking bag. You owe me a fucking bag of chips! Fucking piece of shit.
For a second, I was confused why he was saying Instagram instead of Instagram, but I realized it's a username. From what I'm gathering here, this Instagram person was talking to his mom, and the mom was saying shit that Frodo just doesn't like. He had a very calm and measured response, shall we say. Also, no, they don't owe you chips. You tossed them on the floor like a child throwing a temper tantrum. He ends up punching the camera during this rant.
Don't ever spread lies about me around. Ever fucking lies about me. Don't ever spread lies about me. Don't ever spread fucking lies about me. Stop listening to that fucking cunt. That fucking bitch. Stop listening to that fucking bitch! That fucking bitch, Mama Scrunch! Stop listening to that fucking bitch!
This dude. This dude is something else, man. Bro pulls out a damn megaphone.
This better fucking work.
Don't ever fucking listen to that fucking cunt Mama Scrunch ever again.
If you had shown me this in a vacuum, I'd have entertained the idea that it was a bit. You know how when Boogie used to do the parodies with the Francis character and he'd be over the top? Like he's flipping desk and yelling, "Where's my Mountain Dew? I'm gonna get my goddamn Mountain Dew." All that stuff. That's what I would have thought it was something like that, but no. Dude seems to be 100% genuine, which makes it even funnier. And would you believe me if I told you it actually gets worse than that? It does. It does. I'm not bullshitting you.
Instagram, you put a fucking hole in my couch, you son of a bitch! piece of shit! Now you owe me a new fucking tripod. You owe me a new fucking tripod, bitch!
That tripod needs to be put into an abuse shelter at this point. Like, we need a Sarah McLachlan commercial with, like, and all that, where she's sitting there with, in the arms of the angels is being sung over sad footage of this thing getting abused. And they're talking about 2 quarters could save a tripod or something. But he really wants to make sure you know that he doesn't like rumors being spread about him. It's very important that you understand that. Okay, one more clip for this rant, just because what happens towards the end is just mad hilarious to me.
Catch you on the fucking street. Can't fucking telling fucking rumors about. Just you fucking wait. Just you fucking wait. Just you fucking wait. Just you. You, Angela White, shut the fuck up! Stop all that fucking noise. Who said that? Did you say that?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
Because I fucking want to do somebody? Want to do somebody?
What do you want to do about it?
All that screaming, bring it down a notch. We gotta live here tonight. Retarded fucker.
Whoa. What'd you call me?
Retarded.
Retarded?
Yes.
Well, I got 100 names to call you, too.
Clean up. Merry Christmas. Jesus loves you.
Jesus is a fucker.
Oh my God.
Jesus didn't exist.
What?
Fucking asshole. Would you leave me be?
Somebody needs to get this man some horse tranquilizer or something. And I think the only time he's yelled and annoyed his neighbors in that apartment. You see, during 2020, his rage just only got worse. Now, I think a lot of people's mental health took a nosedive during the lockdowns and the pandemic and all that. And some people were definitely affected a lot more than others. And Frodo definitely wasn't taking it well. He started ripping down posters in the elevator and lobbies of the apartment complex. These posters were telling people to wear masks. He does not like the mask mandates. And look, that's a whole other debate for a different video. I'm not going to get into that here. But he would also go out on the balcony of his apartment and yell and harass his neighbors and argue against mask mandates.
Attention, people of Buffalo! People of Buffalo! Mask mandates are not laws! Cuomo's executive order is not a law! You need to challenge Cuomo's mask mandate executive orders! Fuck yeah, man! Cuomo's mask mandates are not laws! COVID-19 is being used to take away your civil rights! COVID-19 is the biggest civil rights violation since slavery!
Yeah, that would get on my last fucking nerve if I had that as a neighbor. Like, I would seriously consider moving or filing noise complaints or something. But during this period, he would bring his government welfare checks in person in order to cash them because, for one reason or another, the guy refuses to get a bank account because he doesn't trust banks, which, I mean, yeah, fair enough. I don't think most people trust the banks that much. Then again, I got trust issues with everybody, so take that with a grain of salt. But this led to him having a crash out in a Walmart parking lot, which is so classy, because the Walmart staff could not cash the check for him, and he just went off and was yelling and screaming about it.
I give up!
take the shit. I don't want it anymore. I don't want the $1,151. I'm done.
That scream he does, that needs to be like a meme sound effect that people like use in videos or something, because it's just that good to me. But in addition to raging at, well, everyone, he's also had interactions with YouTubers, KingcobraJFS and Foodie Beauty, which is an interesting combination there, to say the least. Let's go with ladies first. We'll be gentlemen here. Foodie Beauty showed up in his livestream chat and even became a mod for him at one point, and she would seemingly flirt with him in his chat and would go as far as to ask him to fart for her. I kind of want to use the vomit clip right now, but I also don't want to overuse it. We best move on. So, he also had beef with KingcobraJFS, yes, the gothic bad boy. They got into a bit of a beef. From what I gather, they were going back and forth, insulting one another and reacting to each other's responses. And I don't think they ever got into like a call and like argued or anything like that. So, I'm just gonna play a little bit of one of the reaction videos I found.
Shit on me. Look at you, you fat, disgusting little piggy. Look like you had too many fucking Big Macs and Twinkies.
Big Macs and Twinkies. That's kind of weird. Cause I'm a Five Guys kind of person. And I thought Twinkies, when they stopped making Twinkies.
Look like you've never had pussy in your life. Looking like...
Whoa. Look like I never had pussy in my life. What kind of fucking accent is that? What kind of accent is that? Oh.
You still live at home with your fucking parents, you fat, miserable fuck.
Whoa. Back it up, dude. My parents are dead, okay, and I don't live with them. I live in my own apartment, I pay my own rent. Albeit it's a shitty apartment, but it's my apartment.
Weirdly enough, it's pretty mild compared to the rages I showed you earlier. For the sake of time, we're just going to move on to the darker aspects of Frodo, because unfortunately he isn't just some dude living in his filth, raging into a camera and terrorizing his neighbors. It goes beyond that. One thing he's known for is alleged cat abuse. Dude made a video claiming he had killed his cat named Gravy and broken her neck. According to this archive video I found, he is apparently lying here. And he did not do these things to his cat. And he only said this because he got annoyed that people were asking him if he would get another cat after Gravy passed away. And some of the shit he says here is beyond disgusting. Like, he would lie and say he would starve the cat of food and water and also fuck the cat.
It's simple. I fucking hate cats. I never liked them. I never liked cats. In fact, Gravy, I didn't like Gravy at all. In fact, I don't know if you kiddies know this, but I used to beat the shit out of Gravy for fun. That's how much I loved Gravy. And I got a sexual pleasure from killing Gravy as well, snapping her little fucking neck. You know, I do that shit. See, here's the thing. When I moved out of my parents' house, the real reason I moved out was because I was tired of being around those fucking cats. I could not stand those fucking cats. I'll take care of this fucker, but I'm having some fucking fun with her, okay? So I used to beat her with a fucking broom. I used to beat Gravy with a broom. I used to rape Gravy, and every time I stuck my dick up her fucking tight cat butthole, she would make a noise, and that noise that she always used to make made me fucking harder. So every time she'd be like, it would make me it would be, oh yeah. It was like It was like getting me sexually aroused.
According to the archive channel I got this from, they said that he is lying here, but I couldn't find a video of him saying that it's a lie. His channel did get nuked. I don't know exactly when this happened. So a lot of the archives I found on YouTube, I don't think they have much of his stuff. There's more stuff from Kiwi Farms, but I couldn't find a specific video about the cat. I do think he's lying about some of the stuff he says here, like how he says he hates the cat, yet later on he got another cat. Even though a lot of people on YouTube were contacting shelters to tell them not to give this guy a cat based on what he said in his video, which I completely understand because, you know, if even half of the shit he said was even remotely true, he should not have a pet, just period. Even if he is lying about all this stuff, that is just the craziest shit to lie about. He definitely comes off as someone who would abuse a cat. To the degree he described, probably not. I think he is exaggerating, but I can't imagine that Gravy had the best life being around him. Especially when I see videos like this.
Gravy, shut the fuck up!
The worst thing is, according to the uploader of this clip, Gravy died like a week later. And DLF apparently showed the cat's body on stream. But it goes beyond just yelling at the cat, because I'm pretty sure every cat owner has gotten annoyed with their cat doing something. I think that's just par for the course of having a pet. Because I mean, my dog, when I had my dog, he would do shit that would annoy me too, and we would be like, bruh, knock it off. But it goes beyond that.
I don't give a shit!
Look, I don't know much about having a cat, but I can't imagine grabbing them, screaming at them at the top of your lungs, and then tossing them around is a good thing to do with them. 2 years ago, he also got another cat named Willie. This is obviously after Gravy passed away. And even if I ignored the alleged abuse, I don't think he would be a good fit for an animal. A dude cannot take care of himself given his violent outbursts and the fact that he goes dumpster diving. Like, I don't think he's setting that cat up for the best life possible. And I genuinely feel bad for poor Willie. But the dark aspects of DragonLordFrodo go beyond alleged animal abuse. Remember when I said he's a convicted felon? DLF has had multiple run-ins with the cops, several of them ending in jail time. The most infamous one is the time where he got arrested for stalking and harassing 2 women to try and get them to have sex with them.
The bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
This went over about as well as you'd expect.
First and foremost, no more talking about those women, okay? Just no more. Okay? No more talking about it. It was stupid. It was a stupid act. It was a senseless act of stupidity that I did. And it's not something that I really want to go back to. That's with anybody, not even these women, okay? I don't want to go back to jail. So, we do not talk about those women. We don't talk about anybody that... We don't talk about any plaintiffs anymore, okay? Second, alright? I don't want any of my fans, my kitties, or anything like that. I do not want them bothering these women. Okay? If I find out you're bothering them, you'll have to deal with me. Okay? So don't be going and harassing them, okay? Because if I find out, you're done. Okay, I don't care who the fuck you are. Okay? Third rule, okay? And I know this is gonna sound weird to some people, but I did what I did. I'm not proud of it. So please do not defend me on this, okay?
So, the story goes he was sentenced for harassment of these 2 women. over a period of 10 years. He was harassing him for 10 years. And this included sexually explicit messages, threats via Facebook, actual threats in their mail, and threatening phone calls, and also showing up to their house. Real piece of work. He got arrested again after that for contempt because he made a video trashing the court and the judge, and the judge didn't take too kindly to that. The judge on this case sentenced him to 90 days in jail with a chance of him getting out in 60 for good behavior. Unfortunately, he did get out after 60 days. But while he was in prison, he ended up causing drama because he refused to take medication for his diabetes, and he made multiple threats or allusions to harming himself. And during a session with a mental health care person, they reasoned that he would do better if he wasn't in K Block, which from what he described, it sounds like that's like the gen pop of the prison. So they ended up moving him to J Block, which is where they keep the pedos and the snitches. And it's apparently intended for protective custody for those two groups because, you know, they're saying snitches get stitches. And if you know anything about prison, pedos don't have a good time in there if they leave at all. That's definitely not the place you want to be because you know everyone's going to immediately think you are a chomo.
And I'm like, J Block? I heard that's where like all the crazy people are. He's like, where'd you hear that from? I said, one of the COs here. I heard that's where all that's where they put all the crazies. It's like, no, it's nothing like that. It's nice and quiet. Everybody's like sharing each other's books, newspapers. I'm like, well. He's like, well, you know, it is protective custody, so there's that. So I'm like, whatever. What? I'm trying to get out in 60 days. I don't want any more.
He ended up getting along with the chomos here, including someone who SA'd his twin nieces who were only 7. And another guy who was in there for downloading you-know-what.
I'm like, what are you in here for? Like, I'm in here for downloading child porn. I'm like, okay. That's when I realized that J Block is where they put all the fucking weirdos. Where they put all the pedophiles, I should say. And I'm like, well, I'm not in there for that. I'm not in here for this. There was that like I said, first guy I saw was this old guy who's nice to me. Gave me the cleaning supplies and shit. But you know what he was in there for? And by the way, I'm not saying names. I am not saying names of these people. Okay? You know what he was in there for? Allegedly, he was raping 2 7-year-old girls. Twins. They were twins. And they were his nieces. Oh boy.
If that somehow wasn't vile and crazy enough, this guy decided to give these abominations the name of his damn YouTube channel.
You know, and I'm just gonna say it. I gave these guys my fucking YouTube page. Not like they're ever gonna be able to use a computer again in their life. But whatever. So we might get an influx of new like new fucking kitties that are in the kitties. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's just not funny. Like, why the fuck would you do that? Even if we pretended that it was physically impossible for children to have access to his channel and see his videos and, you know, see his, you know, comments and all that stuff, or that the people in the prison would never gain access to the internet, the idea that you basically invited these people to watch you is just fucking weird to me. But he takes it a step further than that. He even said that he is considering doing a live stream with the predos he met in jail, and yeah, what the fuck?
Hey, who would be interested in a fucking live stream with J Block? Because I'm thinking about doing the video chat with J-Block. No, they're the Oreo brownies. I'm thinking about doing the video chat with the guys on J-Block. And then I could just live stream.
What is wrong with you? Like, seriously, what is wrong with you? But stuff like this has led to people accusing him of being a predo too, which a lot of it seems to stem from a particularly disturbing post he had on Facebook.
So, if a woman shows nothing but pics of her kids on Facebook, but it's not to make guys jerking to her feel like weirdos, then explain to me why she would have pics of only her kids. To clarify, no. I am not jerking to kids. It's the opposite. For example, let's say I'm at the hospital and get some really hot nurse. I look at her name tag and make a mental note of her name. I get home and look up the nurse on Facebook to pleasure myself. However, all her pics are either just of her kids or they are of her and her kids, but never pics of her alone. Why is this? Is it because she knows guys whack to her so she makes them uncomfortable by putting her kids in the pics? It's the only explanation I can think of. So if they is the case, she is literally using her kids as a human shield.
Dog, even if I did think like this, I don't think the interrogators in Guantanamo Bay could get this shit out of me. Like, I'm sorry. Like, why would you post that?
Hey, listen. You didn't need to post that.
Like, it's one thing to think that, and it's already weird enough that you're thinking that, but like the fact that you posted it for all to see is just nuts to me. But yeah, this did the rounds on Facebook, and a lot of people were dunking on him and just disturbed by this, and I can understand why. Because at the very least, that's just creepy as fuck. Like, even if he's not actually, you know, into kids and stuff, that's just still weird. Like, a weird thing to say, and I definitely wouldn't blame anyone for being like, bruh, stay over there. Don't come near me. Because this really does sound like a self-report. But hold up, it gets even more disturbing than that. You see, he has admitted to accidentally downloading some CP. According to him, he was trying to pirate Austin Powers Goldmember, but somehow he ended up downloading, well, that. According to another creator named Stories from the Internet, and this is a guy that DLF himself emailed and threatened to take legal action against. DLF admitted in the email that he did look at the stuff, and according to Stories from the Internet, Austin Powers Goldmember is apparently sometimes used as a code word for, you know, the illegal stuff. I had never heard this before, but I'll just take the guy's word for it. I don't know if that is true. I don't know if he actually really did download something like that. If he's lying about that, that seems like a very weird thing to lie about. I don't know what the hell you would gain from doing that. And if it was it could be he's telling the truth and it was a genuine accident. I don't know. I can't make a definitive statement on if he's a choma or not based on what I've seen. At the very least, though, I can say he's a creep. And he gives off major creep vibes. I'm gonna end this video here. I feel like there's a lot more of this guy. I mean, his Kiwi Farms thread goes on for 21 fucking pages. I should also mention his YouTube channel has been deleted and he now streams on Rumble. And it's just him rambling for hours upon hours on end. So all power to anyone who has the stamina and attention span to go through that to find something good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this absolute unit. I'm gonna go play more Stalker 2 now and probably die 180 times figuring out what I'm supposed to do. You all have a good one.